Say hello to my first 5-star of the year? What My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix was trying to be. It's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be another reading vlog. The goal for this vlog is to either finish current reads, read maybe some library books, some BIPOC authors for sure, but also work on my 2024 TBR, 12 Recs by 12 Vamps, which are my patrons. Patreon link is down below. We're called The Lair, we're vampire themed. Would love to have you as a fellow vamp if you are interested in letting the bloodlust call your name. And or my 24 for 2024. So I will link those two videos down below where I list all the books and talk about all the books, but I have some shorties on there that I could knock off all in one vlog, so I will pick and choose as we go. I'm not one to set my TBR in the beginning of vlogs. Y'all know this. It's currently Monday, January 8th. My friend Laura is about to come over in less than an hour to help me set up a savings account for the first time. Yep, I am 26 and yet to have a savings account set up. It's one of my New Year's resolutions, my New Year's goals, if you will, to set one up. So we're knocking it off early. I also have to catch up with Laura because it's been months since we've seen each other. So that's gonna be tonight. I also have to edit a ton. Well, not a ton. I have like a little over 30 minutes left of my next vlog that I'm putting up for the YouTubes. I want to get that done and up today for sure. I don't think I've read my 100 pages of the day quite yet, but I did finish a book. Joey's at the gym right now. I'm skipping the gym. All I want to do is eat my fucking, what are they called? Like sweet southern honey spicy barbecue lays. I just want to eat those and call it a night. I have an unboxing for something really exciting, but first I wanted to talk about the book I finished, which is Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. This is actually accomplishing a goal because this was my December Patreon buddy read pick, and I'm obviously late in finishing it. Good thing we don't have a discussion for it, because the first bloody read discussion, get it? Bloody vampire? Yeah, I know, clever. Our first bloody read discussion is for the top 2 tiers starting next month, but for this month's buddy read, which is Butcher and Blackbird, if you're interested. It's by Bryn Weaver. It's a serial killer romance. All the tiers are reading it if they want to participate, but the discussion is only for the top 2. It's a new perk for 2024, just so you know. Starling House. Ended up giving this 3 stars. I needed the audiobook to finish this through. It was really slow. I mean, it's a gothic fiction. I knew it was gonna be slow, but it was almost too slow. And like the main character, the way she spoke kind of took me out of the gothic vibe. And the gothic vibes were there for some of it, like a few select scenes. Like there was one story towards the end that really got me feeling the gothic vibe. But other than that, and a few others, it wasn't the epitome of gothic fiction that I was expecting based on the cover and the synopsis and like everything I've been hearing about it. I also for some reason thought this was gonna be witchy, but it's not really at all. But there is a house that is like one of the motifs of gothic literature. Also, there's a little bit of a romance in here. I didn't feel the chemistry between Opal and Arthur whatsoever. It was non-existent. What there was though was humor. I think there were some relatable lines, there were some humorous lines, so I appreciated that in the way the characters spoke, but there were a lot of like modern things she said that like didn't feel like I wanted this book to feel. Also, this is an ARC, and I just thought it was interesting that the audiobook censored some cuss words, but not all of them. Some of the F-bombs were replaced with like the word stupid or just omitted altogether or replaced with the word damn, but then we have goddamn fully in there. We have some lines that have fuck and shit in the same breath, so I don't know what the method to that madness was. But other than that, yeah, this took me way too long. I will definitely read more of Alex E. Harrow because I have a couple of their other books, The Once and Future Witches and 10,000 Doors of January. I definitely want to read, but I have read their Fractured Fables little novellas. I do want to explore more of their their works, so that'll be happening. But this is done. It was 3 stars. Got that out of the way. I think tonight I'm gonna be picking up Twisted Love by Anna Huang again. I'm about 200 something pages into that, so it would be nice if I could finish it today, but definitely tomorrow, because now I don't have plans tomorrow, because Laura and I were supposed to hang out tomorrow, but she rescheduled to today, so that's what's happening. And then lastly, for this long ass intro, I bought myself this thing because it's been much needed. I've been seeing it on Instagram every single fucking day, and I was like, I'm gonna wait till after Christmas, see if anyone gets it for me. No one got it for me, so I'm like, listen, treat yourself, queen. It's this thing. Obviously these are tabs. Oh, okay, perfect, because these are tabs that I use and they're the same size. This is a magnet that you could put on the front of your book and like behind the cover of your book, and just have your tabs and your like annotating supplies all just on the cover of your book. You have no idea how much time I've wasted looking for my annotation supplies while I'm reading. Like, it gets buried in the couch or under a blanket or falls on the floor, or I just lose them after every time I annotate. It's a problem. So this is gonna be very handy, I hope. It's just a matter of which book I'm gonna be using it for, because I currently have 12 current reads. Yeah, it's just the one I'm actively reading the most, I guess. So that's fun. They have sticky things on the back. I was wondering how this stuck to the front. So they have like adhesives. Maybe I could just peel those off and put on my own tabs, because these have like the sticky things on the back too. I thought it was like clipped in, but I guess not. Anyway, handy dandy bookish things. Now an 8.5-minute clip, so I will talk to y'all later. Probably when Laura's here. Oh my god, I just forgot. I just remembered. I remembered that I forgot. I started doing this thing in 2024 where I am saying a fun fact for every book I finish. Something related to said book that I finish, okay? Of course, for Starling House, I looked up fun facts about starlings, the birds. You were unaware. Here it is. What was it again? A group of starlings can eat up to 20 tons of potatoes. That's what it was.
One large flock of starlings can eat up to 20 tons of potatoes.
Yep. There it was, 20 tons of potatoes. That's fucking insane. But also, I looked it up a little bit farther, I think on that same article. It said a flock can go up to 100,000 starlings. Like, that's a fucking flock. No wonder they can eat 20 tons of potatoes. But also, why are they eating potatoes?
Sure, when they do it, it's a fun fact. When I do it, it doesn't help.
It's still fun.
It's still fun.
Hello, this is Jan from another time, interrupting you with a little unboxing, or a big one. Look at this box, I could literally fit in here. But this is from Teddy Blake. They kindly sent me a bag of my choice. I'll have a discount code and all that linked down below, and their website and everything. And I can't wait to show y'all this. This is crazy. The quality, I feel like I'm about to open a Gucci bag. I did take it out of the cardboard box that it was in. Like, it came in a brown cardboard box, and then I opened this and I was like, there's more. It flips out like this. Oh my god. It says designer handbags made in Italy, luxury leather. Each Teddy Blake handbag has been made with you in mind to be an extension of your unique style and flatter your every fashion choice. Also, apologies for this background. I just wanted to be comfy on my floor. Okay, so it looks like this, very well packaged. It smells like a designer handbag store. This is insane. So then it's packaged like this quadruple package. And it comes in those like fancy designer bag, drawstring bags. I'm screaming. Okay, so obviously I got a red one. I'll pull up the actual name, the full name, once I show y'all. The way I'm in shock. The quality of it, look at the gold. Oh my god. Okay, so then it's like connected. So you undo that. There's a strap. I'll probably use it with this longer strap. Y'all know me. I just ate it. Y'all know me and my tote bags. It has a little apple, like the big apple in New York. Okay. Attention to detail. Okay, so inside, there are 2 pockets. The inside's like soft in there. Oh my god, it smells so luxurious. And then there's a pocket in the middle. I purposely picked a huge one so I could fit books, my water bottle, my vlog camera, everything I need. This is beautiful. Okay, so it's the 14-inch Vanessa Croco, C-R-O-C-O, in dark red. And again, I'll have a discount code and everything y'all need to save some monies and check out their website, linked down below. But thank you so much, Teddy Blake, for sending this to me and working with me for this video. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna feel like such a fashionista with this, walking the streets. I'm gonna switch my bag. This is incredible. I thought it was gonna be too big, but I think it's fine. It's cute. It's chic. It's fashionable. Look at that texture. I'm obsessed. That's that. Now back to regularly scheduled programming, and you'll see this in many more vlogs in the near future. Wow, I'm stoked. haven't updated like all day, but I tried to get some b-roll as much as I could. I just heard that there's an adaptation of this book, Filth by Ian Reid, which I got for $7.99 from Half Price Books because I could never find this in the bookstores. Ooh, the chapters are short. This has been on my radar for a while, ever since I read We Spread. I've also read I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I just love how unsettling Ian Reid's writing is. So I might squeeze this in somehow because the adaptation has freaking Connell from Normal People and how do you say her name? Saoirse Ronan from Little Women and Lady Bird. This might be a quick read and I've been in the mood for horror. So maybe I'll start it, see how it goes. But I also really want to finish Twisted Love. Get that out of the way. Oh, I have my work phone. Oh, things are flying everywhere. I gotta put this back because I keep ruining my tabs. I also want to get to Butcher and Blackbird soon because this is my Blair Bloody read. I don't know if I'm gonna get to this in this vlog because I also want to work on more of my 12x by 12 vamps. Like I want to read Goddess of Filth, The Pisces, Bloom. So there are a lot of shorties that I could squeeze into this vlog. It's only Tuesday. This has huge font too though. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Now I'm like, I can't stop thinking about this because I really want to watch that adaptation. I need to finish Twisted Love for sure. I have 120 pages left. I just love the font in this book. I know I talk about font all the time and it might be annoying to some people, but I am a font girly, okay? It literally makes a difference in my enjoyment of the book sometimes. I know it sounds so fucking stupid, but that's why I love reading on my Kindle so much because I can pick my font and my margins and the size of the font and everything. There's something about books that started out as indie. There's something about those paperbacks that are just so satisfying to look at. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but I just love how deep the trauma of these characters gets. How deep the trauma gets. Yes, that's really what's making the story for me because the romance is okay, but it's nothing special and the sex scenes are definitely cringy as fuck like I mentioned before, but it's the plot itself. That's why I love Anna Huang because there's an actual plot with the romances. They have like deep set trauma. There's also like this kind of mystery thing that went on that's almost thrillery vibes, which I didn't expect whatsoever. Almost thrillery vibes, but I'm here for it. Now I just want to read. Okay, I'm gonna get off this so I can read. Okay, this is literally 5 minutes later. I just read 10 pages of this and I'm kind of hooked already because it reads really fast. It has like really short choppy sentences that I love if it's done well, because there are some authors who do that and it just sounds like discombobulated and like choppy in the bad way, but this is choppy in like the unsettling eerie way. And basically there's this couple who lives in the middle of nowhere or something and there's this man who comes out of this car late at night and he just starts talking about this company he represents and yeah, it's creepy. But the reason I picked up the camera was because I forgot to say that I'm also listening to an audiobook. It's called Kill for Love by Laura Pickleheimer. What is this author's name? I was gonna buy this from Amazon, but I was like, do I really want to carry this book around in public? As you can see from the cover. The answer was no, so luckily it was available on Hoopla. Laura Pickleheimer. I heard this was like unhinged woman, good for her type of book, and y'all know I love those types of books. Speaking of, I was looking back at my Goodreads ratings from like years ago, and apparently I rated Bunny 4 stars. Like who the fuck was I? I definitely need to do a reread so I can justify giving it 5 stars because there are some books I rated 4 stars that I look back on and genuinely think I gave it a 5 and like genuinely consider them favorites of all time. Sorcery of Thorns is another one. So I just thought that was wild. But Kill for Love, it's about a sorority girl. Now you know why I thought of Bunny. Sorority girl who kills frat boys, just goes on a murderous rampage. Like at first it's like, ugh, it's just a bunch of these pretentious, rich, cocky white girls just living in a sorority house and just living the college life and going shopping all the time, only caring about themselves, going to the gym, like all this shit. And then chapter 3, the unhinged comes. I think it's the narrator for the audiobook that makes it sound so casual and not wrong, which I have a love-hate relationship with because I'm not really a big fan of the narrator. I wish her voice were a little bit deeper and like kind of raspier. Like if Emma Stone were narrating this, it would be perfect. Main character Tiffany is unhinged, my dudes. I love her, but also she's really annoying. I love her for when she's doing her deeds, but all the other times when she's just like living her mundane life, she's boring to me. She's annoying. She's cocky, really. Like she just talks about how like hot she is and how she can't believe that she's not in a relationship and like I'm just gonna go shopping and blah 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 blah. That's where I'm at. I think I'm like 40% into that actually. Like I'm pretty far in. So I've been listening to it for like 2 days now, I think 2 or 3 days. 44% in. So I have 4.5 hours left of that, but I'm listening in double speed. So hopefully I finish that tomorrow at work. But I'm gonna switch back to Twisted Love and go with my original plan. But glad I started this and I think I'm gonna stick to it. pardon me while I look like a drowned rodent straight out of the shower. Let me put my hood on to mask the gross appearance. Okay, I am just here to say that it's like 11 p.m. and I just finished Twisted Love finally. I'm gonna give it a 3, like a strong 3. Okay, I didn't hate it. What I hated were the sex scenes. Sex scenes, especially the ones that mentioned her folds. I can't get over it. Like, I can't get past it. Like, authors need to stop using that fucking term. Like, it's not cute. It doesn't do anything for me. And I'm pretty sure it gives a lot of people the ick. I don't know anyone. Comment down below if you if you like when authors use the term folds, because it just makes me want to gag myself with a knife. Just not a good time. And she used it multiple times within the same sex scene too. So that was my biggest ick about this book. I didn't mind too much about Alex's toxic ways, which I think is the biggest critique on this book from what I've heard. Like, I swooned from shit he said despite all his faults, because at least he was self-aware. He was just trying to like suppress his feelings because that's all he knew, because his trauma was so deep, as I've said before. Same with Ava. He just like needed to learn how to communicate better. He needed to learn how to express his feelings and be vulnerable, and she just needed to stop being as like gullible and trusting as she was. And she learned that, but at the same time she also just like let things happen, which is fine. Like, been there, done that, right? But he like took some shit to the extreme, which drove the plot quite a bit. Like, I love the plot of this book because there were some, I think I already said before too, there were some thrillery, oh my god, my fucking iMac is like, okay, there were some thrillery aspects in this because of the trauma. I don't want to say anything. There were like action scenes and like a mystery, like I said. There was violence in here, not towards Ava. Well, at one point it was towards her, but it wasn't because of Alex. Alex didn't do anything to her. Alex just wanted to protect his little bean, his little sunshine. It was cute. There was a cringy airport scene at one point, which I was like, really? She's gonna do that? And then she tried to make it like a self-aware moment to like mask it, but like it didn't work. I think it just did more harm than good at that point. I really like Josh as a brother. I don't think he did anything wrong. I'm excited for the next one because it's the Princess Bodyguard one. I probably won't read that until possibly February, but I mean, I tabbed a lot. I actually ran out of my shiny glittery tabs, and when I say shiny and glittery, I mean when the light hits these fucking tabs, it blinds me. Like, I can't even look at them. It like makes it hard to read. I don't know, just a heads up, I guess, if you're trying to buy these tabs. But it looks so pretty with the blues and the silvers. I love it. I'm sad that it's not 5 stars or even a 4. I tried my best to like keep it at a 4, but I was like, I'm not gonna feel right. I'm gonna feel like I'm being too nice. At least I know that her writing has evolved. Like, if I read this first, I probably maybe would have given it a 4, but then like Kings of Wrath, Pride, and Greed, I would have been like, she really leveled up. But like going backwards is always hard for me when it comes to like reading the same authors and their backlist, but it's okay. At least I knew what I was going into. I heard every other book in this series is better than this one anyway, so 2 of the things that were like big parts in this book were swimming and cupcakes. Like, she loved red velvet cupcakes. Swimming was a big part of Ava's past and like navigating life now. It'll make sense if you read the book. But Joey has a fun fact for us. Did you pick swimming or cupcakes? Okay, are you gonna come here?
Sure. First known record of people swimming dates back to Egyptian drawings from 2500 BC, with Stone Age paintings in the Cave of Swimmers dating back even further.
I don't like it.
Huh?
Why is it so long?
Cave?
There, the first swimming goggles were made from tortoise shells.
I thought we were kind of going with more. Okay.
That's perfect. I'll leave both in there because you tried so hard. But that's wild. Tortoise shells?
I know, I was trying to think, how the hell does that work?
Okay, but they cut out, like, they're not looking into, like, it's not the shell on your eyes. Like, it's just the material is made of tortoise shell.
I'm picturing like spoons over there.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not gonna help them.
I know. Anyway, I'm gonna fill out my bullet journal. I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Christina wants to hop on at like 5 a.m. So we'll see if I even get up. I haven't been to the gym in days, but at least we're finishing books. We are. Yes, they're back and these people are feeding them. I hope they follow you home. Oh my god. Look at them. Oh my god, they're running around like dogs. I'm obsessed. Oh, are they getting in trouble? They might be getting in trouble. Anyway, I'm just here innocently watching them. They're so close to my car. Hee hee, look at their little white butts. Oh, hi, you got antlers. You've got antlers. I've never seen that one before. Look at his baby antlers. I'm screaming. Hello. I am early for my doctor's appointment. Well, it's not really. I'm just getting my blood drawn, and it's like a regular thing that I do because chronic illness. Speaking of, I started listening to Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood because I finished Kill for Love, which I'll talk about in a sec. But I got to like 5% on my way to the doctor's from work, and I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna like this. Like, I don't like the narrator. I might like the romance a little bit later, but it's YA, so like probably not, so I'll just DNF. And then I come to find out that her mom has rheumatoid arthritis. There's rheumatoid arthritis rep in this book, so I'm continuing. But if you didn't know, it's about chess. I'm already at a part where she's like playing her first game, and she and the love interest probably have their meet cute very soon. Or I guess this is their meet, I don't even know. But basically she's playing her first game of the book, and I really hope this is not Carrie Soto is back, but make it chess. If you know, you know. No, I'll explain. In Carrie Soto, it was like tennis, obviously. If you've heard of that book, that's like all everyone says about it. Whenever she was playing a game, it would be like step by step, literally play by play in terms of like what she's doing on the court, down to like tying her shoes and like the sound her shoes make, the points, and how the ball bounces, like shit like that. So it's like very hit, point, love, like, you know, all that shit. I just came across a part in this chess game where it was like pawn, rook, bishop, move, take the pawn, and I'm just nervous about that, so we'll see how that goes. My tummy kind of hurts. I had fast food for lunch and I am not happy with myself. Oh, I finished Kill for Love. I gave it 4 stars. I was debating between a 3 and a 4 because there were some lulls there, and the main character was really annoying at some points. A lot of the characters were really annoying, but I knew I was going into a sorority house frat boy type of situation when I picked up this book, so I was prepared. Like, the ending really pushed it to 4 stars for me. Like, my jaw was in hell at work. I was just like eyes wide, like not doing anything, just like listening. Yeah, it was a great ending for sure. I am glad I didn't spend money on it. The audiobook could have been better. Like I said last night, I wish the narrator's voice was deeper and that stayed true until the end. But alas, still 4 stars. I still have yet to find a 5-star book for 2024. But I'm feeling good about my next few picks. Like World of Wonders, I started my nonfiction for the month. The author, I believe, is Indian and Filipina. I like it so far. It's basically like almost like her memoir, but told with nature facts, plant and animal facts, like interweaved with her anecdotes. There's a person walking by my car, so that's exciting. That might be a 5. I also got more library books. I got Fever House by Keith Rawson. I got Edenville by Sam Rebeline, and then Blood Like Fate by LaSalle Sambury, because it's about time I finish this duology, because I really liked Blood Like Magic, and before I forget everything about that book, I decided to finally check this out again. I did check this out sometime last year and I never got to it, so we'll try again. The other 2 books solidifies that I am back in a horror mood. I have sprints with Liv from Liv's Library and possibly Rachel from Happy Go Lovely Sleeves tonight at 7, so I'm excited because I miss their faces. I don't know what exactly I'll be reading tonight, either Foe by Ian Reid or this, just because this is 160 pages and then I could check off my nonfiction for the month. I have options, but I'm gonna go now so I can get this over with. Hi, I just got home. That was the quickest blood draw I've ever experienced in my life. Like, that girl nails it every time. This is so gross, but she's only had to move the needle inside me like twice, and I get my blood drawn a lot, so props to her. And they took like 5 fucking vials of blood. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I forgot to do a fun fact for Kill for Love, and so I looked up fun facts about sororities and fraternities, and I got an article that gave me 7, so let's choose one.
Yeah, not running one past me yet.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me run it past Joey. Pause. Okay, I'm not doing much digging because I'm over it. Number 1 on this article is all of the Apollo 11 astronauts were from fraternities. Did you have fun learning that fact? Hope you did. I have a little bit of a random fucking Amazon haul. When I say random, random. Okay, first of all, shampoo. Argan oil of Morocco shampoo. I don't know, I love these bottles, like this packaging, so I just try a bunch of different scents. I don't even know what they're for, specifically for like the hair. This one's, I guess, renewing. Discover newly restored strength, shine, softness, and seductive silky perfection. My hair better be fucking seductive after that. And then we have eyebrow filler, because I can't find this anywhere anymore, the Rimmel London Brow Shake. We've got glue tape for my bullet journal because I ran out, and I really like these colors compared to my other ones that were like neon green and orange. And then lastly, vacuum filters. This is what happens when I'm on a book buying ban. When you need free shipping and you can't buy a fucking book, this is what you get. But okay, we're gonna go to Boston Market soon because the one near us shut down. And so we're gonna make a whole 20-minute trip, and Joey's gonna try Boston Market for the first time. I'm sure we'll make it back by the time sprints start, but I'm still kind of full from lunch. All right, I will talk to y'all in a bit. Toodaloo. It is Thanksgiving in this household. Also, This Is Us is on Netflix. I can't even really tell what's happening, but I'm so excited. I never finished the last season. Oh my god, perfect. Wow, with the glare and everything. Hello, so it's like 10:30 now. I got off sprints with Liv at like 10. I was reading Faux the whole time. I thought I was gonna edit, but alas, it was too good. I'm like almost halfway through. I got to page 102. It feels like a Black Mirror episode, almost to a T, and it's kind of scary. It's like Black Mirror meets Don't Worry Darling. I'm kind of loving it. And it works out because, like I said, there's an adaptation, right? I found out yesterday. That's a whole reason why I started this book in the first place. And then Kendall, who just joined The Lair, and I just joined her Patreon too, is having a movie night for it on Saturday. So it gives me extra motivation to finish this book right away. It's super fast. The chapters are so short. I'm flying through this. 260 pages. So I have like 150 something pages left. Honestly, probably gonna finish this tomorrow. Hopefully I wake up early enough to get a chunk. I also want to finish World of Wonders tomorrow, but I also have to edit tomorrow. Like I have to edit. I have to get my worst books of 2023 up. I'm loving that. And like a lot of the discussions in here have aligned with like some discussions I've had with like Joey and like in my head, other people. It's like kind of crazy, but it's definitely very gets in your head, like what the hell is going on, eerie, unsettling, as I've said yesterday. I think Ian Reid is the author for me. I think I want to reread I'm Thinking of Ending Things at some point since it is so short, and maybe I'll have more of an appreciation for it now that I know I love this book as well as We Spread. Liv and I were talking and we're like, what if they make an adaptation of We Spread? That'd be wild. It's my last update of the day. I'll probably take this vlog into like Saturday, maybe just finish the weekend off. Who knows? Anything can happen. I don't know how long this vlog is. I know I said it was my last update, but I forgot to say, it's kind of crazy because, excuse me, in this book, so Henrietta, female main character, has quotation marks for her dialogue, but the guy, Junior, does not, okay? I don't know the reason, but it's from his perspective, so it's not that hard to distinguish because it's just him without quotation marks. It'd be like,
sure, I say.
But like there's no quotation marks.
Is he
right?
dead?
Huh?
Is he dead?
Oh my god. I don't know.
How fucked would that be? There's gotta be a reason he doesn't have quotation marks.
There's gotta be a reason. Crazy part is, the guy who plays Junior is the guy from Normal People, Connell. And Normal People is universally known for not having quotation marks. I know that was just coincidence, but like, that's a weird coincidence. That's all I wanted to say. Wow, if Joey is right, but I don't know how that would play out.
Either he's dead or he's not real or something like that.
Okay, loves. It is the next morning. I was listening to Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. Did I say that yesterday, that I was gonna make that my arc for the month? There's a coworker. Let me just casually. One of my goals for the new year is to read an arc every month. It doesn't necessarily have to not be out yet. I was gonna count Check and Mate because I did get the e-arc for it, but I'm DNFing. I'm DNFing at 24%. I don't like the writing. I think there's still hope for me to enjoy Ali Hazelwood's adult books because I did love The Love Hypothesis. I just have to read her other full-length novels, but I've read all the novellas so far. Yeah, hate the writing. Apparently, I'm just completely uninterested in chess, like way more uninterested than I anticipated. I also really hate pop culture references in books. Sometimes it's tolerable, but in this case, I just wanted it to stop. I cringed every time. I rolled my eyes every time. It was not fun. So I'm DNFing. More coworkers are pulling in, so I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you later. Hello, so I have good news. First of all, ignore this crazy makeup. I just filmed my Jante's Inferno readathon announcement. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I'll link it down below. It should still not have happened by the time this video is up. She said hopefully. Tomorrow is Friday and I have the day off. There's supposed to be a snowstorm, so the library's closing. I'm so freaking happy. Ooh, my joints hurt. I gotta take my meds. So we're gonna try to get as much reading done as possible. I am almost done with Faux. Not really, I have like 110 pages left. I'm hoping to maybe finish it tonight since I don't have to worry about sleeping too early. I'm thinking of finishing a couple shorter books tomorrow as well, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get some graphic novels in tomorrow. We're just gonna treat it like a 24-hour readathon basically is what I'm saying. I'm planning to watch a lot of movies this weekend as well. So I have sprints with Rachel tomorrow night, and then Kendall has Faux on Saturday, and then I have Fantastic Fungi, which is a nature doc that won the poll probably Sunday, I think is what was winning. I also want to try to watch Saltburn at some point. Joey and I are going to my mom's once he gets back from the gym. Now I'm just gonna finish editing my worst books of 2023 so I can get that up for y'all tonight. I just want to read. I just want to read so much. I'm so happy. You have no idea. Like, I was squealing at work when they announced it. This is one of the like very few times that I've appreciated snow. Good morning. It's a blizzard outside and the power might go out. My Wi-Fi went out, so Christina is no longer in our presence. But Joey is, so now I can talk freely. I finished Faux. Say hello to my first 5-star of the year.
What?
Hold the applause.
No
I actually guessed like 2 things.
Was I right about anything?
Not really. You're not gonna read this?
Oh, I was just gonna watch the movie.
Okay, well then I won't explain anything to you. I guessed a couple things, but the way it was, like, I know for a fact not a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot, but like not all people, not everyone.
Not every other people.
Not everyone is gonna pick up. This is not like a cocky thing. I just know it's like so subtle that not everyone, especially people who don't read a lot of like thriller, horror, whatever, psychological type shit, is gonna pick up on the thing I picked up on that made me guess things. But if you've read things like this before, you might be able to, but it was still well done. It was still brilliantly done. The unsettling atmosphere, super well done. Definitely did its job. Definitely made an effect on my brain. I was like, wow, this is uncomfortable. But I understood why he did certain things. He's just such a good writer. I'm gonna reread. I'm gonna purchase I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Someone on Live Sprints was like, I can't wait for you to get to the ending and see what you think. And the ending I actually guessed, but it gave that same ambiguous, eerie ending. But at the same time, it was also kind of straightforward. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't really want to explain any further because y'all just need to go in blind. Y'all just need to know it feels like a Black Mirror episode. It's definitely easier to understand than I'm Thinking of Ending Things. So if that's what's deterring you from reading more Ian Reid, I promise We Spread and Faux are so much better. And I think once I pick up I'm Thinking of Ending Things again, I'll have a much better appreciation for it now that I know he's such a talented fucking writer. I also read that book in like 2020, so I was young and naive and didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And honestly, I think this is also gonna be 5 stars, and I think I'm gonna finish this once I don't know if I want to edit and waste battery early just in case. I want to make sure first that the electricity is not gonna go out. Joey's working from home, so I'm just gonna lock myself in the fucking bedroom and read all damn day and I'm only gonna say hi to you on your lunch break.
What?
Because I need to read all day.
Can we at least text like I'm still at work?
That's stupid, just shout.
John Lanning sent aching reverberations through his testicles. I didn't know you were filming.
Update, I broke my book buying ban. It was like $4 on Pango. Fuck it. That was short-lived. Definitely gonna minimize my spending, but the word ban is just too harsh, you know? I told myself this too in like December. I was like, I'm not doing this in 2024, but it got a little out of hand in December. So, whatever. Whatever.
Ow, I felt
something digging at my heel.
Ow!
Are you okay?
My toenail came off.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm bruised. Ow!
Oh wait, hold on. It's in the back of my heel.
Why? What's going on?
Okay, can we redo that?
No. I'm scared. I don't even want to take my sock off. That went so wrong. Ow!
Okay.
Okay, well that went terribly wrong.
It was supposed to be funny. It turned out tragic.
Well, we were doing it for like a full minute before recording it.
Yeah.
And then my toe got stubbed and
She's
it's
bleeding.
gushing.
She's bleeding from the toenail.
It's gonna be purple. I've lost my balance. Oh my god, I'm injured. I don't know what to do.
We can't seek medical help because we're snowed in.
I don't know what to do. It's like throbbing. I need to like wrap it or something. There's a whole chapter about her baby and being a mom, so I just canceled my Pango order. This is such a roller coaster of emotions. I just figured I don't need it. I don't need it. I'll get my fun facts from the internet and nature documentaries. I'll learn about her life once. I won't need to reread it. So book buying restriction is still on the go. We'll see for how long. Update, I just fucking stubbed my pinky toe also on the same foot on the door as I was getting up to pee. I'm just a fucking wreck. But I finished another 5-star book, my first nonfiction of the year. It was just so clever, I guess, how she like intertwines her life in relation to these animals and plants. You would think it would bother me that it goes, some chapters there would be a paragraph about the plant, and then the next paragraph would be something that she experienced in high school or college or whatever. The next paragraph is about nature again. Like it would just go back and forth. And I actually really like that because like it really connected with how these animals live, like their lifestyle, and then like how these plants survive too. And she just like connects it so well. There were some Filipino culture references in this. The older I get, the more I appreciate that type of thing, you know? Like I know in like college and high school when I was reading, I know that wasn't a big deal to me, but it's wild how much more of an impact it has as I'm getting older. I hate growing up, but I loved it. I'm okay with not owning it. It's fine. I just love this guy. I wanted to do a fun fact about this guy originally. Joey wanted me to do a narwhal, but I have a couple, okay? They're both birds. That was not on purpose. The less fascinating one, I guess, was that flamingos. So their knees, like what you think are knees, where their legs bend when they walk, those are actually their ankles. Their legs are so long that their knees are like hidden under their like belly feathers. And speaking of their feathers, they have black feathers that are like primarily just for flight. They're not really visible, but they're used for flight, and they're ebony. The color is ebony. The more fascinating fact is that there are these birds in Australia called cassowaries. That's what they look like, and they're a little bit shorter than an ostrich. It said an ostrich is the only thing that's taller than these birds, and this is the only bird known to have killed a human. This case was only in 2019, so not too far back. Basically, this man from Florida, oh, he kept them as pets. So he's looking at the female's eggs, and the male cassowary got frightened and just jumped on the man and like sliced him to death. They have like this one claw, the murderous nail is how they describe it, literally sliced him to death. This murderous nail can sever an arm or eviscerate an abdomen with ease. This is so morbid because it's like it'll kick and slash, it'll puncture and lacerate, and then it says, should this ever happen to you, the last thing you will see on this planet before you bleed out is the rush and wreck of blue skin and the candy apple red of the cassowary's waddle swinging like a pendulum above you. So that's his little red waddle. Isn't that fucking scary? This was a fun time. There were some parts that were hard to read because she does talk about experiences with racism, like her and her parents, and it just like made you feel bad because I obviously have immigrant parents. I mean, I wasn't born here, I was born in the Philippines, so like I get it, it sucks to read about. There was also a part about a flamingo being abused, so beware of that. There's that. I think I'm gonna edit my Jante's Inferno readathon announcement now, so I can get that up tonight, actually in the next couple hours, because merch I have scheduled to launch at 6 p.m. So I'm gonna do that, and then maybe I'll think about eating lunch. Because I want to get this up, because I don't want to mess up and have merch go up before this and it'll fuck everything up. And then I think after this, I think I'm gonna start Bloom by Delilah S. Dawson, because it's short. It's like 200, I think 70 pages or something, maybe 240. Katie and Gabby just read it, and I was gonna start it that day too, and it would have been wild if I did, but I was reading Foe. And then if I end up finishing that today too, I'll start Goddess of Filth as well, and both of those are on my 12 Recs by 12 Vamps. I also have Natural Beauty by Ling Ling Huang as an option still. I'm on page 68, and this is on my 24 for 2024, so that would be nice to accomplish. So we'll see what I'm in the mood for, but definitely I think I'm gonna start Bloom. All right, so got my video up. It's premiering in about 5 minutes. I haven't done a premiere in like a year, so this should be fun. I started Tokyo Ghoul Volume 7 just because I wanted more momentum, but I think I'm gonna pause on this and start Bloom. I got everything all set. I'm not gonna be using this entire palette, but probably like this half of it. I also put in my note from my Vamp Destiny, and I put my little embossed personalization thing, all of that, just to start a book. It's only 200 pages. Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, let's hope I actually finish this today. I'm so excited. I've been eyeing this book for months now because one of my patrons, I believe it was Birdie, who read this first. I think I said that exact same sentence in my 12 Recs by 12 Vamps. I think she's the one who also recommended it for that list. This is a sapphic romance with like some sort of horror. I don't know, I think it's an obsession story, and it's also blurred by Rachel Harrison, who I love. Joey on a mission to grab me a bookmark that matches the vibes of this and this. So we'll see what he comes up with.
Gonna blow your mind.
Poor Dante just chilling upside down over there. You okay, buddy? Okay, he's made his decisions.
Okay, 4, Tokyo Ghoul. Shouldn't have really many options that would fit it. So, I decided ghost-faced. Okay. Ghost-faced because Ghoul, ghost.
Okay, you're very much in the light. Okay, there.
Ghoul,
oh,
ghost,
perfect, with the red and black.
and the red and black, exactly.
Good job.
Bam, look at that. That one, you showed me the cover. It's got some flowers. Looks like a face and skull kind of deal going on.
Skull?
Is there a skull?
No, not at
Oh,
all.
I thought it was a skull. Well, I went with this one.
Okay, that's
it still
good.
matches the color scheme.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm so impressed. Good job.
Thanks. You're gonna suck my
Look at him cooking and booking. That just came to me. I don't know why. That was unplanned.
That's great.
But look at him. Just in the kitchen.
Just noodling and doodling.
Canoodling. Not canoodling with me.
Not yet.
Okay, Kendall, this is for you. I'm gonna record my reactions to Saltburn. Oh god. Okay, we're in the, whoa. What is happening? Okay, bathtub scene.
The bathtub scene?
I think this has gotta be the bathtub scene, right?
I'm not sure it's not for the bathtub.
Rich people. That wasn't it?
I think that was it.
Wait, there's a
Wait, no, this is the picture I saw.
Okay, well don't say anything spoilery.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
We're just reacting. Does he drink it?
No. Ew. What the fuck? Ew.
Oh my god!
Ew. What the fuck?
I'm so uncomfy.
What the fuck?
Wow. If someone's not as into you as that, on that level, I don't want to.
What do you think I do when you get out of the shower?
I don't. Okay. Let's talk about what we're going to be doing today, all right? Updated in a long while because I just didn't feel like it, and I didn't shower till like midway through the day, and I just put eyebrows and some sort of mascara on. I've been pretty productive all day. I wrote my newsletter this morning for Patreon, my monthly newsletter. I do have to edit though still. I've been reading and I finally finished Bloom. And I say finally, but I started it yesterday, I think. I decided on a 4. It was a 3 for a while because for how short it is, it kind of dragged a little bit. So it's a story about obsession. There's a lot of scenes with lust and pining and just like desperation, which is the point of the book. I think my problem was just I didn't like the perspective we were reading from. I don't like the main character, Ro. So basically she meets this woman named Ash at a farmer's market and she just like is enthralled by her. And of course there's some dark shit going on, but you have to work for it. There's a lot of like discomfort. There are a lot of uncomfortable scenes, and I was talking to my patrons who have read this, so Tiffany, Birdie, and Destiny. They were all like, I think that was the author's intent to like make you uncomfortable, and I was like, well, it's fucking working. So I think we're gonna keep it at a baseline of 3, but then the ending did it for me. So they did well recommending this book to me. If you were a fan of Such Pretty Flowers by, was it K.L. Sarah, I think was the author's name? Definitely read this. Part of me liked that one a little bit more. Though it was longer, it read faster for me. I don't know. And then also, things have gotten worse since we last spoke. The twist isn't like anything unique. It's just something I love in books. I'm giving this a 4. It's my first check mark in my list of 12 Recs by 12 Vamps, so I feel accomplished. We watched Saltburn last night and I fell asleep when apparently things were getting revealed and things were getting like intense. So I am going to watch that back. Joey's watching Dawn of the Dead right now and I'm about to call Katie because I missed her call earlier. We're gonna talk probably for an hour like we usually do. And then I'm gonna finish Saltburn and then later we're gonna watch Foe and I'm so freaking excited. I might either try to finish Tokyo Ghoul Volume 7 or I feel like I'm in a fantasy mood, but my brain isn't ready to like process world building and magic and shit. So I really don't know. Also, last night I finalized a secret collab that I'm so freaking excited for. So stay tuned for that. I'm so freaking excited to collab with this creator. So let's hope I actually like get my shit together enough and get caught up with YouTube to like make this work. I just love the tabs I chose for this. They go so well. I just love the vibes. So that was successful. I did dishes, I changed the sheets, Joey cleaned off our cars. We have been home all day. Tomorrow we're probably just gonna have brunch and then be home all day. It's supposed to be like -degrees outside tomorrow. I have to go to the gym at some point or at least do an at-home workout. It's been over a week. It's been like 10 days today, so that's annoying. I'll let you know what I end up picking up. I want to finish another current read, so maybe Tokyo Ghoul. And I think I want something more like light and fun next, but also short. I'm sure I have a current read that fits the bill one way or another. Oh my god, I keep forgetting freaking fun facts. I had it in my brain and then by the time I turned the camera on, I forgot. My fun fact is about bacon. If you know, you know. Okay, there's a maple bacon cupcake that is present. There's a full circle moment. Okay, so bacon. Apparently, bacon grease was used for explosives during World War II. I think part of me knew this for some reason, somehow, but there you go if you didn't know that. Katie didn't answer her phone, so I'm just gonna edit a little bit because I promised Patreon my last moving vlog / apartment tour. So we're gonna do that and wait for her to call back. Okay, so we just finished watching Foe. Now that I discussed it with Kendall and Liv and everyone else who was at this movie night, and they like had analytical insight into it, and like the title being what it is, what certain motifs mean, and what certain things symbolize in relation to the relationship, whatever, you know what I mean, regarding the relationship. I'm so shook. Ian Reid is something else. I think I'm gonna put this this has high potential of being my top 10 of the year. I know it's January 13th. I finished this, when did I finish this? Yesterday? 12 days into the new year. I am not manifesting. I don't really care if it's on there or not, but like predicting, when you call it, when you like lock it in, when you whatever. I'm calling it now is all I'm trying to say. It's not impossible because last year I read Hellbent very early in January and it happened to be on my top 10 runner-ups It was in my top 10 for the longest time until I read Sing Me to Sleep. So there's that conclusion. I'm so shook. And Paul Mescal and his Midwestern accent, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. They both did so well. It's a science fiction and suspense on the screen, but when you search faux genres, it's like thriller, psychological. I classify it as a horror. I don't know. I didn't think it was like thrilling. Suspenseful, yeah, but not thrilling. But like the unsettlingness. Why do I keep saying that? That's not a word. The discomfort was horror coded for me for sure. Wow. I'm blown away. I need to purchase I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I'm not gonna purchase it now, but I need to reread it for sure and understand it more. Because I'm sure there's some deep shit in there that I missed out on because I was young and naive. What a good way to end the night. Joey liked it too. I recorded his reaction to the twist. Yeah, it was great. It was good. Joey is enthused by everything in life. I told them, I was like, it keeps me young. I love it. Anyway, we're gonna figure out what to do next because it's only 10 p.m. The night is young. I'm not sleepy.
Tink.
Hello again. It's like 12:30 in the freaking morning.
Dude, you're spot on.
I just finished Tokyo Ghoul Volume 7. Does it get better? Because I feel like there are a lot of these that are just like fillery volumes and I'm rapidly losing interest. But I still gave it 3 stars because we do learn more about the ghouls. I couldn't tell you who the main character even is. I couldn't tell you anything about these characters. I like the little snippets about the bookish characters where they talk about the smell of old books and how this one dude used to read his dad's old books and how he feels reading these books, whatever. Those are cool. The science behind this world is cool sometimes. They talked a lot about, well, not a lot, but they talked about like the weapons, the different weapons that could kill certain types of ghouls and whatever. They're doing less and less of eating human food for the first time, so it doesn't have those weird descriptors that I love. So I don't know. I'm officially halfway through the series now. Am I gonna make it through 7 more volumes? I don't know. I would love to, because I'm a completionist at heart, but I'm scared. Anyway, this one talked a lot about cannibalism, so my search history has a lot of articles that are like fun facts about cannibalism. So let's hope I don't get flagged or anything. But there were a couple that like piqued my interest, but y'all can Google that for yourselves. I don't want to be weird. I don't want to attract a certain group of people, okay? So we're gonna keep it tame. Say that many fairy tales contain references to cannibalism. Hansel and Gretel is the most obvious example. Honestly, kind of obvious if you know the story. But that makes me think of what other fairy tales refer to cannibalism. Fairy tales that refer to cannibalism. Hansel and Gretel. There's also cannibalism in the original French version of Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, don't a lot of those fairy tales come from like the Brothers Grimm or whatever? Mm-hmm. And they're like a lot fucking darker. Mm-hmm. Oh, what about Thrill? Oh no, that's... I was in Thrill of Bears.
It's a fairy tale.
Yeah, but that doesn't involve cannibalism. They're bears.
Okay, good night. We're clearly in need of sleep.
Oh my god.
Hello. Oh, my hat is crooked. It is -9 degrees outside.
That's not a joke.
It's not a joke. I hate it. But this is the first time I'm gonna be leaving the house in like 2 days. It's currently Sunday. I'm gonna end this vlog tonight, but I'm gonna finish at least 1 more book. Maybe I'll squeeze in another graphic novel just so I could return it. Because I still have The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich.
Oh my god, what a title.
I don't know, Chelsea liked it, so who knows how I'll feel about it. But it's a Brazilian author, so I do want to read that one. Oh, this morning I started Goddess of Filth, because this is also my 12 Recs by 12 Vamps. It was recommended by Gabby, so thank you so much for this rec, because I'm loving it. I am halfway through. I'm on chapter 5. These chapters are long, but the audiobook is short. It goes by so quick. Like, look how small. You can't really tell how small, but like, it's thin and small. And like, I just love that the spine is an actual spine. That is probably my favorite part about this book. But it's really good so far. Basically, it starts off with these friends conducting, is that the word? Conducting a seance, and one of their friends gets possessed by like an ancient god or something. And it's pretty good. There are some funny parts, there are some relatable parts. There are like quotes about like feminism that remind me of that monologue that America Ferrera did in Barbie, in the Barbie movie.
You know what? I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw a clip of that.
Yeah, it's
Where she's like, girls are expected to do this, but
Yeah.
not this. And
Yeah, it
I
was
saw
good.
that.
So if you like that, probably like this. It might be a 4 or 5. But I am making my way through my 12 recs, my dudes. I started the marionettes, and by started I mean 2 pages on Kindle as I was falling asleep because Joey fell asleep in like 2 seconds. And I think that one's a vampire story written by a fellow booktuber. Forgot her name though. Kate Winslet?
Kate Winslet?
Is that a celebrity?
That's Rose from the Titanic.
What's her name? I don't remember. Now I have to keep this clip in. I was gonna take it out, but that was funny. That was the first.
That's literally the actress that plays Rose in Titanic.
I'm literally so dumb when it comes to celebrities' names, and Joey's just like pulling out of his ass. Anyway, all right, Joey's warming up the car, so we're gonna go to brunch, and then we're gonna come back. We have my phone call with Katie if she's awake. We have our movie night for Fantastic Fungi at 4 p.m. I'm so excited, but okay, that's all. This vlog is gonna be so long. Take a little snoozer, just like a 30 to 45, just to re-energize, you know. I woke up at like 7:15, so it's not like I got up at 5, so I don't know why I'm so tired. But I just finished Goddess of Filth. I literally started it this morning. This is the quickest read ever, and it was really good. I gave it 4 stars. This is what My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix was trying to be. This is a much better version of My Best Friend's Exorcism, and it did it in a much shorter page span, length of book. One of the friends in the friend group got possessed by an Aztec goddess of filth, you know? So it talks about like what she represents and why she does the things she does. And it was interesting. It was fascinating learning about the Mexican lore, Aztec lore. Oh my god, V. Castro is so pretty. And there was talk about being a woman of color. It was really good. It packed a punch in just a little bit of time. There were a couple creepy parts. It wasn't like jaw-dropping scary by any means. It had some creepy parts. And if I were a better visualizer while I was reading, I'd probably be a little more freaked out. But alas, I am who I am. So 4 stars. Our fun fact of this book is going to be about a seance. So well, Joey, hit him with it.
There's really not many about seances themselves. But Arthur Conan Doyle believed in ghosts. The mastermind behind Sherlock Holmes was a diehard seance goer who wrote volumes on the topic of communion with the dead.
That's it?
That's it. There's not really like any facts about.
Why'd you pick that one?
Because that was the only one that had a good fact. We
okay.
can always.
Let me find a different one. Joey was right. There's nothing out there.
Wow, really? You're giving me... Wow.
I'm just too sleepy to dig deeper. And it's rough because obviously it's like not everyone believes in it. You can't just say it's a fact. Because like I could say like, you know, things to do for a seance and things that could happen after a seance, but that's not a fun fact. That's just beliefs. Because there's stuff like you have to ask for protection.
We should do a seance.
So, no, absolutely not. Because no, absolutely not. No.
You don't want to mess with like a Ouija board or anything?
I don't care if it stays where it belongs.
You don't want to be haunted?
But motherfucker is attached to you, and I don't want to bring anything home, okay?
What? Maybe they can help pay rent.
No. I think when I wake up, I'm going to read The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich.
I gotta hear this one.
And then we can look up fun facts about grilled cheese sandwiches. It's gonna be great. Yeah, I know. It was -7 like an hour ago.
Jesus.
Anyway, I got this little stack going for the books I finished this weekend, so that's exciting. That's going to be my Instagram post for today. These clips are unnecessarily long. Then I wonder while I'm editing why it's like 2 hours of footage. Joseph, what did you just do on Goodreads?
Deleted it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna expose you. Wait, go where I can see you. There, perfect. What did you do?
I changed a rating for something akin
to revulsion.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were at the Unmuted and Unhinged sprints, even if you're not, basically we read this extreme horror novella by Judith Sonnet live, and he's like, I'm giving it 5 stars, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a 4, and then I was like, that's gonna be your first 5-star of the year. And he was like, yeah, because I don't overthink these things. All sassy. And now?
I'm sitting here because I started Becoming the Boogeyman.
Yeah.
And I loved chasing the Boogeyman. And I already have a good feeling about this book. And so I'm like...
Tell them why you started Becoming the Boogeyman.
Because I was reading Playground and it just wasn't grabbing me. It's too slow for extreme horror. And I just was like, I hate reading. Reading sucks.
I don't want to read anymore. And she's like, you just need a book that you're interested in.
That you're excited about.
I was like, yeah, that you're excited about. I'm like, no, I'm not. And then I started to become the boogeyman.
Thank you. Just thought I needed to get that on camera. Okay, we're gonna take a nap now because I'm freaking tired. My eyes are so heavy. So I ended up sleeping for 50 minutes and I just got this book from one of my vamps, Emma. Dear Jan, a gift for you because I love you and the lair so much. It truly is a safe space. I needed this today. My heart. Thank you so much, Emma. It says, swashbuckling, romantic, and full of the sights and sounds of Shakespeare's London. Delivers an unforgettable story and a heroine unlike any other. Just sounded interesting and I like the cover. Maybe it'll be a pleasant surprise. I would hope so. I'm currently reading The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich. Joey went out to get Coke. But I am 82 pages in and it's so cute. And the whole thing is like cheese themed. Characters are named after different cheeses. Places are named after different cheeses. There's a little white fluffy dog named Gouda. It's so cute. And it starts off really, like, I guess captivatingly, where our main character doesn't want to marry a man. So, and her dad was like dying, so she wouldn't get any of the inheritance if she didn't marry. So he was like, you could just pretend you're my son and we'll do it that way. So she's pretending and then she falls for Princess Brie of Fromage. They're both starting to get feelings for each other now, so we'll see how it all plays out because she has no idea that she is in disguise. So I still have to edit my December wrap up. I should probably do that soon, but I want to finish this first. I'll read for like 20 more minutes because it's like 2:40 right now, and then I'll have an hour to edit before our movie night. Hi, I've been in the same spot for hours, I know, but I just finished The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich right after we finished our movie night with a fantastic fungi. Quite the fantastic time. But I gave this a 4-star. It was so cute. Like, I don't know why I wasn't expecting this to be sapphic, but it was. The art style is impeccable. Like, can we just, I don't want to spoil anything. I mean, obviously it's kind of predictable, but like, look at her. She's gorgeous. This one was my favorite page, I think. Look at, she's so pretty. So I love the art style, love the storyline. It was a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be a silly, goofy time because the title is so goofy. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I highly recommend if you're looking for a fun sapphic graphic novel. Sapphic graphic. Ooh. And I really liked all the wordplay with cheese and all the different characters named out. There was a little white fluffy dog named Gouda. It was so cute. There was like Gucci's, you know, was like their collection, their designer collection, Gucci's.
Jesus.
So of course, our fun fact for this one is gonna be about cheese. And I didn't run it by Joey yet, so we're getting a raw reaction. A raw action. Oh, no. We're keeping it PG. Some varieties of cheese like mozzarella, cheddar, Swiss, and American help prevent tooth decay. It promotes the flow of saliva, which leads to elimination of sugar and acids from the mouth. Another benefit is that it helps protect tooth enamel and has an antibacterial effect. So if you consume it in moderate, keyword moderate, quantities, it has various health benefits. But it also has a lot of fat content, so be careful of your cheese consumption. So yeah. That's that. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because I have read a lot of books on this vlog. I don't know when I started. Was it Starling House? I don't even know how long this vlog has been going on. Did I start it on Monday? I think I started it on Starling House, which I gave 3 stars. Twisted Love, which I gave 3 stars. Kill for Love, which I gave 4 stars. World of Wonders gave 5 stars. Foe also gave 5 stars. Oh, that's out of order. Bloom I gave 4 stars. Goddess of Filth I gave 4 stars. And The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich I gave 4 stars. I've yet to go below a 3 this year, so love that. Also, that was 8 books in one vlog. I could be wrong though, but oh, Tokyo Ghoul Volume 7. Did I say that already? I did not. Tokyo Ghoul Volume 7 I gave 3 stars. Why isn't that in my, oh, I didn't put the dates on it, damn it. So 9 books in this vlog? Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
What a good reading week. I got 11 likes for my Goodreads review saying I'm rapidly losing interest in this series. I'm dead. Wow, what a successful fucking vlog. Granted, I read a lot of short books, but who cares? If you made it to the end of this video, just put the cheese emoji, will ya? The cheese emoji in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a vampy day. And don't forget to do some self-care. See you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.